155 heavy, Zurich Tower, guten Morgen, wind 240 degrees, 24 knots, runway 28, clear to land, vacate right, runway 34, available for taxi.
Clear to land, runway 28, will vacate to the right, 34 available for taxi, was 155. On the island, 28.
Good 9, Zurich Tower, number 2, vacate right, runway 34, available for taxi, wind check 240 degrees, 29 knots.
Thank you. Swiss 155, then go around.
Swiss 155, Roger, follow center, Mr. Percher.
Roger.
3289, wind 240 degrees, 27 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
We land to 28, 289.
Swiss 155, 118. Check runway 28, 250 degrees, 25 knots.
And confirm again, clear the land.
Is 29 correct? Wind 250 degrees, 25 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Thank you. Clear the land, please, 29.
Swiss 29er, right turn into runway 34, right turn taxiway Bravo.
Right turn 34, right turn Bravo, this 29er.
289er, connect deeper in 121.850.
And certainly big speed fluctuations in between plus 15 and minus 15.
Please 289er, say again please.
Big speed fluctuations from 1000 height plus 15, minus 15 until landing.
Please 289, thanks for the information.
Sure to talk. August, this is 139, obviously.
This is 139er, Zurich Tower, winds 250 degrees, 22 knots, runway 28, clear to land, vacate left, runway 16, available for taxi.
Clear to land 28, Swiss 139. Untitled Chapter.
139, the wind now 250 degrees, 21 knots.
Thank you. Leaving up again, 139.
That's 139, Roger, left turn into taxiway Lima.
Eileen.
This is 139, take your time, no traffic close down, left turn into taxiway Lima, and then hold short of runway 34 initially.
Lima holding short 34, it's 139.
Wind 240 degrees, 23 knots, runway 28, clear to land, vacate right, runway 34, available for taxi.
Runway 28, clear to land, 34 available, vacate to the right with 179.
With 139er on taxiway Lima, cross runway 16, straight ahead, into taxiway Echo 7.
Crossing runway 16, straight ahead into Echo 7 with 139.
139er, connect apron on 121.750 order.
11750, down to 139.
Yes, level. Wind check, runway 28, 250 degrees, 27 knots.
Okay.
And Swiss 179 just got information costing up to 41 knots.
Roger.
Right turn, runway 34, right turn, taxiway Bravo.
Right turn 34, right turn, taxiway Bravo, Swiss 179.
Swiss 179.
Swiss 155, heavy again, ILS to it.
Swiss 155, heavy to the tower, grid 3 winds, 260 degrees, 25 knots, runway 28, clear to land, vacate right, runway 34 available for taxi.
Clear to land, runway 28, vacating to the right, 34 available, Swiss 155.
Tower, wind check 260 degrees, 20 knots, vacate right, runway 34 available for taxi.
Copy, Swiss 2904.
Right turn, runway 34, right turn, taxiway Bravo.
Right turn 34, right turn, taxi Bravo, Swiss 155.
155, and contact apron 121.850, should it talk to me?
2185, down, correct, lease bow, Swiss 155, top.
Right turn into runway 34 and then a right turn taxiway Bravo.
Right 34, right Bravo, Swiss 294, JMD.
Swiss 294 and contact apron 121.850, message for.
Oh yes, Master Sydney, okay, now welcome to Great Town.
This Zero Cut 901, contact departure just.
Departure just, Zero Cut 901.
Target wind 260 degrees, 26 knots, vacate right, runway 34 available for taxi.
Do our best to vacate there and clear to land to
8687, Archer wind 260 degrees, 26 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
To land to 8687.
Wind check, runway 28, 260 degrees, 23 knots.
Goedemorgen, Swiss 243, establish now check.
Swiss 243, Goedemorgen, wind 250 degrees, 23 knots, vacate left, runway 16 available for taxi, continue approach.
Continue approach and vacate to the right, to the left, Swiss 243.
Back to the left, Bravo 430 stand.
Down, Swiss 243.
Contact apron 121.850, should I talk?
You found nice, tell there, Swiss 37. continue approach.
243, contact apron 121.750.
121.750, that's all, Christopher. Confirm, clear to land.
117 Romeo, traffic is crossing the runway from left to right. Continue approach, wind check 250 degrees, 22 knots.
That's 117 Romeo.
It's 117 Romeo, wind 250 degrees, 23 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, clear to land, that's 117 Romeo. Good morning,
Etihad 88 Victor, Zurich Tower, hello. Vacate right, runway 34 available for taxi, wind check 250 degrees, 23 knots. Etihad 88 Victor, did you copy?
Okay, to the right, at 88 Victor.
Etihad 88 Victor and runway 34 will be available for taxi.
Roger, Etihad 88 Victor.
Vertical 933 Charlie, Zurich Tower, line up runway 32. Vertical 933 Charlie, Zurich Tower, line up runway 32, report ready for departure.
Tower reporting, vertical 933 Charlie, holding point 32, ready for departure.
Vertical 933 Charlie, Zurich Tower, line up runway 32.
Line up runway 32, vertical 933 Charlie.
It's 117 Romeo, contact apron 121.750, just.
121.75 Charlie, that's 1.
Etihad 88 Victor, turn right, runway 34, then right turn taxiway Bravo.
Right on 34 and then right on Bravo, Etihad 88 Victor.
Etihad 88 Victor, contact apron on 121.850, have a good day.
121.850, Etihad 88 Victor, morning.
Vertical 933 Charlie, contact departure, goodbye.
Departure, thank you, vertical 933 Charlie.
Tower Thai 970 on Alice runway 28. Thai 970, Zurich Tower, hello, wind check 240 degrees, 23 knots. Thai 970. Thai 970, after landing, vacate right, runway 34 is available for taxi.
After landing, vacate right, Thai 970.
Thai 970, the wind 240 degrees, 24 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, Thai 970. Tower control 093, establish our left runway 28.
Tower 093, Zurich Tower, continue approach, wind check 250 degrees, 25 knots. Qatari 093, after landing, vacate to the right, runway 34 is available for taxi.
Copy, Qatari 09334 is available for taxi.
970, right turning to runway 34, then right turn taxiway Bravo.
Take on taxiway Bravo, Thai 970.
Thai 970, contact apron on 121.850, goodbye.
121.850, Thai 970, goodbye.
Qatari 093, winds 240 degrees, 23 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, Qatari 093.
Wind check, runway 28, 250 degrees, 23 knots.
Copy. Hello, this is 44 Kilo X-ray, we established 8514,
This is 44 Kilo X-ray, Zurich Tower, continue approach, wind check 250 degrees, 23 knots, vacate left, runway 16 available for taxi.
Left speed, please, 44 kilo X-ray, continue.
Right turn into runway 34, right turn taxiway Bravo.
Right on 34, right on Bravo, Qatar 093.
Qatar 093, contact apron 121.850, goodbye.
121.850, Qatar 093, goodbye.
Trace 44 kilo X-ray, wind 260 degrees, 22 knots, runway 28, clear to land. Check, runway 28, 260 degrees, 24 knots.
Cut.
Check, I think 383 established pilot, runway 28, 6 miles.
SA 383, Zurich Tower, good morning. Continue approach, vacate right, runway 34 is available for taxi, wind check 250 degrees, 24 knots.
LA 383, understood.
Kilo X-ray, contact apron 11.750, shall I talk?
11750.
Merci.
Good August, is 239, ILS 280.
This is 239 Tower, good morning, continue approach, surface wind is 260 degrees, 20 knots.
Continuous, is 239.
This is 239 and after landing, vacate left, runway 16 would be available.
Left 16 available, is 239, thank you.
Runway 34 to the right, available.
Cathay 383, we'll take 34 to the right.
383, thank you, right here, runway 34, then the right taxiway, Bravo.
Right 34, right on Bravo, Cathay 383.
Cathay 383, contact apron 121.850, good morning.
121.850, Cathay 383, good morning.
This is 239 and new QNH 1003, and wind 260 degrees, 24 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
It's 1003, runway 28, this is 239. 147 heavy, 9 correct, 10 miles final ILS 8.
This is 147 heavy, Tower Marga, continue approach, current surface wind is 270 degrees, 23 knots.
That is copied, we continue with 147.
Runway 32. Lining up 32 with the organ on this 450.
This is 450, wind changed to your favor, I hope. The wind is 290 degrees, 32 knots now.
Okay, down to 450, merci.
Sit. And this is 147, wind now 290 degrees, 29 knots.
That is copied with 147.
This is 450, wind 290 degrees, 30 knots, runway 32, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 32, 450.
This is 147, wind 290 degrees, 28 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, clear to land with 147.
decimal 850, shut it down. 11850. X-ray, wind 280 degrees, 28 knots, runway 32, clear takeoff.
Runway 32, clear for takeoff, Swiss 121 X-ray.
Line up runway 32, current surface wind 280 degrees, 23 knots. Lining up runway 32 and we're ready to switch to 15, uniform good, the dot. Albert Morga, current surface wind is 280 degrees, 25 knots. Line up and wait, runway 32. Lining up and waiting, runway 32 is 1055. Put them on. Morga. Speedbird 709er, contact departure, bye-bye.
Departure's now 12595, Speedbird 709.
Connect, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Turtle 402 from intersection Kilo, clear takeoff, runway 28, wind 280 degrees, 13 knots.
On intersection Kilo, clear takeoff on the 28, Edelweiss 402.
Edelweiss 146 Zulu at the beginning, line up and wait, runway 28.
Line up and wait, runway 28, Edelweiss 146 Zulu.
Edelweiss 146 Zulu, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 28, clear takeoff.
Runway 28, clear takeoff, Edelweiss 146 Zulu.
This is 135 kilo, Albert Morga, hold short of runway 32, we are departure in a couple of minutes. Current surface wind 280 degrees, 22 knots.
Establish IS approach runway 28.
Singapore 346, Zurich Tower, good morning, continue approach, surface wind 290 degrees, 18 knots.
Continue to 8, Singapore 346. Singapore 346, after landing vacate to the right, runway 34 is also an option to vacate. Singapore 346, clear. Vacate to the after landing, clear to vacate to the right.
Singapore 346, the wind 280 degrees, 17 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, Singapore 346.
Singapore 346, Tango, the wind 280 degrees, 16 knots, runway 32, clear to take off.
32, clear to take off, 16. Singapore 346 Super, going around, not visual with the runway.
Singapore 346, roger, follow stand up, Mr. Approach.
Follow stand up, Mr. Approach, Singapore 346. Airbus.
It's 126 Tango, contact Zurich departure, goodbye.
Alright.
Contact Zurich arrival on 118.0.
118.0,
Jet 271, bonjour, established ILS 28 and the conditions appear to be improving a little for us. New turbulence wise.
Jet 1271 Zurich Tower, hello. Continue approach for runway 28, winds 280 degrees, 19 knots, vacate to the left.
And we'll vacate to the left, clear to land 28 Jet 7.
Green Jet 1271, winds 280 degrees, 18 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land Jet 1271.
So hello, Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango.
4 Juliet Tango, Zurich Tower, hello. Reduce the minimum approach speed, continue approach, wind check 280 degrees, 15 knots.
We have the approach speed and continuing Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango.
Wind check for runway 280 degrees, 15 knots. Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango, proceeding is about to vacate, winds 290 degrees, 18 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango, clear to land, runway 28.
Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango, keep rolling and turn left into runway 16.
Enter runway 16, Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango.
Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango, contact apron 121.750, just.
121.750, Lufthansa 4 Juliet Tango.
Singapore 346 Zurich Tower, hello. Wind 270 degrees, 10 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 14, Singapore 346.
Singapore 346, contact apron 121.850.
Airplane 121.850, Singapore 346, thanks for the help.
Thank you.
This is American 64, ILS runway 14.
American 64 Zurich Tower, continue approach, wind check 280 degrees, 11 knots.
Continue to approach 280 and 11 American 64.
Little India, please keep it rolling first right, taxiway, Hotel 1, traffic control file.
Keeping it rolling, Hotel 1, Hotel India.
Little India, how are the approach lines?
Little bit too bright.
Little India, thanks for the information, contact now apron 121.850. American 64, contact apron on 121.850, good day.
121.850, American 64. Sorry, with the motor gas is on pilot, on pilot, on board.
It's the 17 Papa Zurich Tower, hello. Wind 280 degrees, 13 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
To land on board, is on pilot, on pump. So this is the 771 stop.
771 to the Tower, Gracie, wind 280 degrees, 13 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 14, this is 771.
771, Hotel 2 is approved.
A second.
Hotel 2 is approved, no traffic, close scan. Hotel 7, keep it rolling, then left turning to taxiway Echo 7.
We keep it rolling to Echo 7, Hotel 7, Yankee.
07 Yankee, contact apron on 121.750, order.
175, yes, it's Hotel 7, Yankee.
Wind check runway 14, 270 degrees, 11 knots.